And we're back, guys. Thanks for clicking on the link. Tennis in a minute. The Australian Open is here. I'm your host, Good Energy. The hardest flag in the comments representing your country. Drop a heart for your favorite player. And let's get it on, guys. Aryna Sabalenka is the defending champion here. Can she defend her title? That's the main question. The first prediction we're going to get into, and guys, I'm going to cover every match. No one else on the internet does this. Show some love to the hardest working man in the tennis business. Like the video. Sophia Kenin, big game Sophia Kenin. I don't care if you call her Sonia or Sophia, just don't leave out the big game. She's taking on Iga Swiatek, the world's #1. They've played once, the 2020 French Open Championship. Sophia Kenin, her dream as a little girl, you know, training with Rick Macy, all of these greats, was to become #1 in the world. And they played those videos a lot during that championship pre-match. And Sophia Kenin, she reached #4. If she would have won that championship, she would have became #1 in the world, and that was sad to watch, right? But I took Iga to win that match. Iga was unseeded in that tournament. A lot of people didn't know who she was. She came out of nowhere. I knew who she was, following her, and she didn't really gain huge success after that French Open Championship. Still, a lot of people weren't paying her attention. The second one, she got a little bit popular, you know, breaking Venus and Serena's win streak. But once she won the US Open, I felt her stardom just really took off. And listen, guys, this is a matchup here where Iga Swiatek, she loves to play quick strike tennis. Sophia Kenin is a really good shot maker between the lines. Sophia Kenin, she's back, she's healthy, coming off of last year where she really got things started again. She won 30 matches. She hasn't started off too well this year. She did get a pretty good win this year to start things off. Her first victory was against Greet Menin, who's a really tough player. She's a really good shot maker between the lines, but she lost to Daria Saville, who loves to push the pace. The thing with Iga is Iga loves to push the pace, but it's a short, fast, aggressive tempo. And Sophia Kenin, she's going to have to use a lot of top spin because Sophia Kenin needs to extend the rallies to win these points. I don't think Sophia Kenin has the power that can really frustrate Iga Swiatek, and that's one thing you need to be Iga Swiatek. You need a very powerful serve to back her up, and you need a lot of power between the rallies and the shots to put pressure on her. I don't think Sophia Kenin has that. So as much as I love Sophia Kenin, Iga Swiatek's gonna win this match, ladies and gentlemen. She will probably do it in straight sets. Iga Swiatek, that's the pick to win. Next up, who do we have? All right, Fiona Ferro taking on McCartney Kessler. Fiona Ferro's from France. She is primarily a clay player. She's very athletic, but sometimes she does struggle on hard. Hard's just not her favorite surface, right? She's taking on McCartney Kessler from the USA, who, look, McCartney wants a shot at the title. Now, Fiona Ferro, literally, more than 2/3 of her wins have come on the clay surface, while Kessler, still pretty green. About 70% of her wins come on hard. Kessler is here via a wild card, and a lot of people are wondering, why would McCartney Kessler get a wild card? She's never been ranked inside even the top 200. So it's pretty interesting. I don't know if you want to say that was probably Venus Williams' wild card. You know, they figured they'd give it to another American. I don't know, but she probably shouldn't be here on a wild card. I mean, her biggest championship has been a pro circuit title, but nonetheless, this is a matchup here where I think the total is going to go over 18.5 games. Remember, I don't necessarily give you who's going to win the match. I give you the best value. I think you have to take a look at the total in this match because I think she's going to win service games against Fiona Ferro, but I do think Ferro will win the match. It's probably going to go 3 sets, but I think Ferro wins. That's a pick, and I like over 18.5. Ferro is playing really good tennis. She starts slow sometimes, so that could be an issue here where she just gets off to a slow start. But I mean, Fiona Ferro is primarily a clay player, but what she's done to make it into the Australian Open draw, I mean, she took out Shramkova, Uchima, and Polina Kudermetova to make it here. She's playing pretty good tennis. She did drop 2 sets though, so I do think it's possible Kessler McCartney could win a set off Fiona Ferro and it goes 3, but I think Ferro will squeeze out the win. and I think it goes over 18.5. So that's 2 picks for you guys. Who do we have next? All right, we have American Danielle Collins taking on Angelique Kerber. Now the head-to-head is 1-1 in this matchup, and Danielle Collins actually beat Angelique Kerber a few years prior in 2019 at the Australian Open. She gave Kerber a bagel, and that was unexpected. Beat her 6-2, but if we go back 3-4 years, I think that's when Danielle Collins was in her best form, you know, even probably 2.5 years ago. Angelique Kerber coming back off of having the baby. But the difference in this matchup is Kerber she's actually been playing high level competition recently, while Danielle Collins' early exit to Elise Mertens in the Hobart International, and I mean she got beat pretty bad in that match, 6-2, 6-3 by someone who does not have a lot of power. I mean, Elise Mertens has good shot making ability, good range between the lines, but she's not a great server. She doesn't have a lot of power. While Angelique Kerber has been playing the best in the world, Jasmine Paolini, even though she lost her first match since having a baby, right? Caroline Garcia, she won a set, still lost, very competitive. Zachary was straightforward. Zachary's always in good shape, and she's always, you know, ready to play. So I think Kerber just wasn't at her form to compete really with Zachary. Isla Tomljanovic went 3, came back and won it. Iga Swiatek blown out, but look, second set pretty competitive, or first set pretty competitive. Danielle Collins lost at Elise Mertens. She played an exhibition against Mirandreva, and she lost that. There's no way Danielle Collins should be such a huge favorite in this match. I think it's going to be an upset outright. But remember, guys, I don't necessarily with my predictions, I'm not giving you necessarily who's going to win the match. I'm giving you the best value for you to win. You have to take Angelique Kerber on the spread here. There's no way you can't take Angelique Kerber on the spread. Danielle Collins shouldn't be this high of a favorite. She hasn't played, and the thing with Angelique Kerber is not only is she physical, she's athletic, she's grueling, she's a fighter, but she's a better shot maker than Danielle Collins between the lines. Danielle Collins wants to get to her backhand down the line. The longer the rally goes, Angelique Kerber's going to be the favorite to win those rallies, which means if she pushes her style of play and she's left-handed, blasting rockets from the opposite side, I don't like Danielle Collins' footwork. Angelique Kerber, even at 35, is a much better mover. This is a matchup here where you have to take Kerber either to win a set, to win the match, or on the alternate spread. So I'll make it very easy for you. We're going to take Angelique Kerber plus 5.5 games for the price of Danielle Collins to win the match. It's the same pick. So if you think Danielle Collins will win this match, I would say take Angelique Kerber plus 5.5 games, and that's just it's a flip-flop of the lines. I think Kerber can win a set, and I think she can beat her outright. So that's a pick, plus 5.5, Angelique Kerber. Next up, and this is gonna be a good matchup. They're putting 2 Czech Republic players against each other. These matchmakers, they don't care anymore. I'm telling you guys, they do not care about who they put against each other. Marie Bouzkova, Linda Noskova. We all know Marie Boo is the older veteran player in this matchup, and this is going to be a matchup here where we really see what Linda Noskova's got, right? We're going to see if she has what it takes. Linda Noskova, former junior #1, former junior slam champion. Now, she hasn't done well against Marie Bouzkova, but the last time they played at the US Open a couple of years ago did go 3. This is a matchup I just think Marie Bouzkova between the lines. She's a much better shot maker. She can push the tempo where Linda can't keep up. I said in the past, even though Linda's a young teenager, she gets tired really quick. And I think she overexerts herself by trying to hit rockets way too often. I think she's got to learn to be a little bit more defensive. Marie Bouzkova, she'll probably put on a defensive clinic in this match. So I think Bouzkova wins the match. Those are the picks, guys. Enjoy the first video. A lot more coming. Remember, show some love, like the video. I would like each one of these prediction videos to get at least 10 likes. Remember, you can hit the super thanks and donate. The easiest way, if you want to donate, go to the shorts section of my page. You see all the shorts there. You can click on any of the shorts, hit the super thanks and donate. But again, like the video, drop a flag where you're from. Enjoy the video. There's more to come. We'll be right back.